お前はもう死んでいる。何？
Now that's a lot of damage!
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Main Account Builds. Today, we're looking at a comp I did in the past. Before Sumeru came out, I did an Abyss showcase utilizing Keqing as a main DPS. Most Keqing comps would either utilize her as a quick swap DPS or use her charge attacks for damage. However, I focus on her normal attack damage, and this is because 1, I don't like the amount of stamina her charge attacks cost, and 2, I wanted to use her as an on-field main DPS without having her to switch out constantly between her other party members. Now, the comp I showcased had a variety of elements, mainly due to the enemies that were in the Abyss at the time, specifically the Lectors and Heralds. This is no longer the case, and with the introduction of Dendro, I decided to revisit this comp and see how powerful it could be. The comp I use in this video I call Shredder, and consists of Keqing, Zhongli, Yunjin, and Kole. So this is my Keqing, these are her stats. She's using Haran and using 4-piece Glad to boost the normal attack damage even more on this character, and these are the artifact subsets. I do realize that if I was using Mist Splitter I would do overall more damage, but I mean the whole point of this is to focus on normal attack damage, and come on. Like, look how aesthetically that fits her. That fits her very well aesthetically. Her constellation is C0, and her talents are triple crowned. So this is my Zhongli. His stats are like this. His weapon is the Favonius Lance. This is to just generate some extra particles for the entire team. Artifact set is 4-piece Archaic Petra. This is to buff Keqing's normal attack damage even more, and it buffs her damage in general as well. Additionally, he's C0, and his talents are level 1, 7, and 8, respectively. Yunjin is built as shown. She has a hefty amount of ER, so I can always have her burst up. Her weapon is the Favonius Lance. Artifact set is Husk, and these are the stats. She is also C0, and her talents are 1, 1, and 10. You can really tell I'm really trying to get the normal attack damage out on this build. Finally, we have Kole. Kole also has a ridiculous amount of ER, and really her stats aren't that notable. She's primarily here to give Dendro application for Aggravate, and also rocks a Noblesse Oblige set to buff attack even more, and these are the stats. Her constellation C0, and talents are all 1, 1, 1. Now let's do an overall test. This isn't influenced by any Abyss Blessings or Abyss cards, so it's a good way to get an overall idea of the damage this team can output. I fight Masanori here, who has 10% resistance to all forms of damage, except physical, where he has negative 20% resistance. In case you didn't know, most mobs in the game have 10% resistance to most forms of damage, with a few exceptions here and there. This value of resistance is sometimes referred to as neutral resistance.
Stabilize.
Anyway, TC knowledge aside, this team does a significant amount of damage, as you can see. But can it 9-star floor 12? Now, there is a significant buff to Quicken teams in the Abyss currently, so the damage shown is much higher than it would be normally.
Stabilize. This is order.
Nowhere to hide. Break a leg. And step. Speed of light.
Solidify. I will have order.
Strike is on your side. Strike is one. And leap. To the tape.
This is order.
You're cramped and now. And leap. Nowhere to hide.
hope you enjoyed the video. Please comment down below if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next main account builds episode. See you next time.